Hi everyone! It's been a while, but I'm back now. I took a break because I was taking a break from Annie, and I was really busy trying to finish my other book and trying to get it ready for beta readers, and I didn't really want to focus on that because I'll focus on that process when Annie gets to that point. So now I'm back and working on Annie. It's been 2 months now, which is kind of the usual for me when I finish a first draft. I have to, get it out of my mind. So now what I'm doing, I'm not actually working on the second draft yet. What I do after I finish a first draft, before I start a second draft, is I actually start to world build, which is kind of might be backwards because a lot of writers world build first before they even start their first draft. But I kind of like to get the story out and the characters a little bit in the first draft before I start world building. It's better for me this way. I worked really well with Essence, and I feel it's going to work just as well for Annie. And if you're a writer, if you do it the same way I do, you're not wrong. Like, it's not the wrong way to do it. You're just doing it the way that works best for you. I actually already started world building a little bit. I have about 3 pages. And right now I'm kind of just figuring out, because in Annie it takes place in the real world, and then it takes place also, she switches between 2 worlds, kind of like Narnia, except she doesn't actually go through a wardrobe or anything like that. It's like the logic behind the 2 worlds and how they connect and how the one world's formed, and just that's what I'm figuring it out right
so
now.
I don't really feel camera ready today, but I do have some things I'd like to talk about, so you're just not going to see my face today. I went through, just kind of read through the first draft, wrote the story, and from the story I build the world. That's kind of how I work. So I took notes on any world building aspects, from the creatures and their beliefs and just anything like that. After I finished doing all my notes, I drew this. A tentative map of the realm of Animart, with where all the creatures are located, mountains, that's the grove, forests, where the wizard lives, where the fairies live. There's all sorts of those magical creatures in this world of Animart. And there's also human cities. And yeah, so that's what I've done so far. I think my next step is I'm going to go creature by creature. Yeah, so what this is kind of my notes on Essence, my other story. But what I kind of did is I went by each of the peoples in that world, and I'm going to do that for the creatures. And I have their history. I just like a whole, look how long that is. I just write a story about their history, because that just gives me, it's just really helpful to do that. Their ideologies, like what they believe in, how their leadership structures are work, how they discipline each other, their traditions, and what they mean, kind of how professions or livelihoods with each of these, kinship rules, how it works, values, how many populations I have down, houses, how they live, their celebrations, pastimes, hierarchies, clashes, this is a big one for this world, it's not really spoilers, but fairies and pixies do not get along in this story. So I write on clashes, what they wear. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do next for each of the creatures that inhabit this world. Having all this information is just super helpful for building worlds. You're building a whole world, so you need to know how everything works in that world. You want to make it believable, so you need to know everything. And the biggest thing is a lot of those things don't always end up in the story, but it really helps for even creating character development. If they're a certain character They're going to have the beliefs of their peoples. It's going to have an impact on how they view the world, as well as their personality and their own personal histories. As the writer, it helps you know the world better so that you can present it in a way that makes it believable. So that's why world building can be challenging, but it's also really fun because you're building your own world.
Starting my vlog again. Hey, that's not nice.
Offended because you're so hideous and yet you won't even kiss me on the cheek.
Nope. You were repulsive to
Yeah,
me.
that's true. That's true.
Amazing.
You don't know what you're missing, Caitlin.
It's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna kill you. Because I accidentally hit the stop record button.
I said I'm excited to see how you want to kill me because I'm planning to kill you too. It can be a like mutually exclusive experience.
Right. Because we are BFFs.
It's a suicide pact.
Not quite, but
Actually, no, it's not even
No,
suicide pact.
It's
It's
a
a murder
homicide
pact.
pact.
Homicide pact. God damn.
really sucked this week. Sucked at getting writing done this week. I had planned to get a lot of the creatures mapped out. I've done 3. I know about the humans that occupy Animart, the fairies, and the pixies. I got a bit distracted this week. I saw some friends and worked at my other evening job, and I've been watching The Office again while I'm world building, and I just haven't been consistently working on it. So shame on me. Hopefully by the end of next week, or the next video I guess, I will have finished mapping out all the creatures of the world, finish world building, and then I can move on to character sketches. I kind of sucked. Last night was unexpected. I did not expect to drink 6 sangrias last night. So I'm going to end this video now. Thanks for watching. Sorry for disappearing for 2 months, but I'm back and you should be expecting videos for watching.